Match number 5 at the 2025 Trinity National Invitational. Welcome to coverage of Northwestern Eagles versus the East Texas Baptist Tigers. Both teams are at least receiving votes in the AVCA Top 25 poll. And both teams are loud, proud, and ready to try and get a win. Northwestern yesterday going 0-2. Lost to Whitworth and lost to Trinity. ETBU getting a win over Whitworth, so a common opponent would indicate that maybe ETBU is at the advantage alongside the rankings. The fact that ETBU is undefeated as well. Northwestern will try and change that. It's a UMAC versus ASC matchup. Both sides on the court now. It'll be Northwestern to serve. Hannah Rich will start things off for Northwestern. Get the scoreboard up in a moment. And the serve from Rich is off, and we are underway in this match. Tipped over, and that'll be down. ETBU starts the scoring off. Be 1-0. Maybe not the scoreboard right now. I'll have to update that in a little bit when our executive producer makes a return. ETBU serve off the platform. It's an ace. That was an ace for number 22, Katie Server. Serves up an ace. So a good start for the Tigers. Looks at the middle, swinging out. Miranda Wyatt makes it 3-0 for ETBU. Miranda Wyatt, impact player for Northwestern, but that time just a little bit errant. Another good serve from Server. Wyatt swings this time in the net. A problem she had a little bit in the match against the Tigers. Next serve from Server. It's a good receive from the Eagles, but they still can't find that first point on that attack. Next swing forces the over. Looks at the middle, and that'll be a kill for Anita Hancock. 5 straight for the Tigers. Katie Server cannot get enough behind the service line, apparently, as it is 5-0. They go to Wyatt in the middle, but that attack much too tame. Swing from Gracie Mosley, cross court, great idea. Next swing from Miranda Wyatt. Good hands from Kasowski, and Gracie Mosley will keep it scoreless for Northwestern. It is 6-0, ETBU up. Wow, what a start from the East Texas Baptist Tigers. 2 kills from Mosley, and the Eagles just struggling a little bit out of the gate, heading below 0 right now. ETBU hitting 600. Match has barely started though, so I'm sure Northwestern's numbers will improve. Both teams are national powerhouses, although ETBU more of a rising powerhouse than Northwestern. Northwestern's kind of been that mainstay for a while. And ETBU is already back out. Now Northwestern will head out. But both sides made the national tournament last year. Northwestern losing to Wisconsin Eau Claire in Whitewater. ETBU having a slight run in their portion of the bracket. Keep you updated on the score as much as possible as we work on that scoreboard. Swing is dug up by Server. Next swing from Mosley, another kill for Gracie Mosley. It's 7-0, touchdown Tigers. So another serve for server, as now becoming a common phrase. Except the swing, it's still not down. That was a wicked attack too. Mosley swings out. So finally, Northwestern on the board. It'll send back Elise Paplow to serve. Good serve from Paplow. First attack from ETBU sent back to them. Back set. ETBU still keeping it alive. Down ball sent over by Hancock. And it's difficult for Northwestern to adjust, but they do. Mosley swings, sent back, a block of Gracie Mosley. Northwestern having to dig out of an early hole. It is 2-7. Of course, national powerhouse, they could easily do it. Quick set the middle. And another kill for Gracie Mosley. Out of that middle position that time. Double substitution. And Sydney Temple will be the new setter for ETBU. She comes on with Lindsay Gooch. The serve coming up from Temple for the East Texas Baptist Tigers, who have kind of run this first set thus far early on. Big swing, and that's a kill. Goes right past Coach Matthews. She is unfazed by the speed of that ball. A kill for a new player in this tournament, Nora Jabe, freshman out of Plymouth, Minnesota, getting a kill. So from Ella Bourne is handled well by ETBU. Oh my goodness. Strong enough kill to make Grace Moravchik spin in a circle trying to receive it. Now it's Gracie Mosley back to serve. ETBU up by 6. Good first pass by Moravchik. They run the slide with Marliani, and that's a kill for Northwestern. Double substitution as Anna Egge and Michaela Wilbur are on for the University of Northwestern-St. Paul. It's Wilbur back to serve. Egge is up front. Good serve from Wilbur, but handled well by the Tigers. A wicked swing, but good dig. Egge gets blocked. Lindsay Gooch stops her. All the momentum on that ETBU side still. It hasn't gone away. Callie Humphrey back to serve. ETBU up 10-4. First attack on this rally. It's a tip by Marliani. Easily picked up. Next swing from Lara Hornsby. Forces a free ball for the Tigers. Long push, an incredibly smart play from Katie Server out the middle. Hit that back corner, nobody was home for Northwestern. Humphrey's next serve, another strong one, a long set for Anna Egge. And that was the right person to go to, she gets the kill. That'll push back Marliani to serve for for Northwestern. Trying a change-up serve. Tipped over. Easy as that for server. Moravchik back on for Northwestern. Double substitution for ETBU. Mackenzie Riley and Lexi Moody on the floor. Moody back to serve. Good serve, forces an overpass. They push it over to Hornsby. Seam, shot, kill for Lara Hornsby. It's one of the most difficult shots to do. Go right down the seam, but she perfected it there. Ooh, overhead receive from Wilbur. Eggy swings, but well handled. Hornsby trying to get that seam again. Moravchik can't save it. Tigers up by 9. Timeout called by Northwestern. Head coach for the Eagles, Beth Wilmoth, talking with one of her assistant coaches, Lindsay Peterson, ETBU. At the helm over there is Mallory Matthews, assistant coach Allison Kuster. And ETBU breaks their huddle quickly. They don't take very long huddles. They are kind of the opposite of the Trinity Tigers in that fashion. Looks like our scoreboard is up to date now. Although things are swapped around. ETBU is up 14-5, not Northwestern. So just imagine both sides switched for the moment. ETBU hitting 421, kind of crazy this deep into the set right now. Northwestern hitting 0. It's an improvement from how they started where they were hitting in the negatives, but still wanting to hit above 0. Gracie Mosley with 4 kills for the Tigers, hitting 286. Katie Server hitting 1,000, 2 kills on 2 total attempts. We'll see how both these sides come out of the timeout. Obviously, Northwestern playing on the back foot as Moody serves it across. At the middle, Miranda Wyatt saves herself. Another swing from Wyatt, that's a kill. They're gonna need her to get heated up in a flash because it's now 6-14, down by 8. It is Addison Genegas back to serve for Northwestern. She gives a strong serve, but a good sit by Moody to Lara Hornsby. They just work super quick over on the ETBU side. Another kill for the Tigers. Team kill number 11 for them. First attack on this rally from Miranda Wyatt. Right place, right time for Hornsby. Mosley goes with the softer approach and gets the kill. ETBU up 16-6. It has just been a walloping by the Tigers in this first set. First attack from Olsen doesn't fall. Good swing from Mackenzie Riley, but sent back her way. Strong push, saved by Moravchik. Free ball for the Tigers. Riley swings again, but a good block by Northwestern. Will go down as too many touches violation. It's not a block, just swinging into the net. Sadie Kozowski enters the match for ETBU. A defensive-minded substitution. Hannah Rich marks the full rotation of the Eagles. Eagles get another opportunity. And that'll be a kill for Jabe. So, Rich with another serve. Northwestern still getting doubled up on by the Tigers. Back set swing from Riley. Moravchik with the dig. It'll be a free ball for the Tigers. Riley running it out the middle. Good swing from Server. It's still in the air. Free ball for ETBU, but it turns into a free point as it goes out. These two teams enjoyed watching the previous match against Trinity and Whitworth. Took a little longer than expected. Miranda Wyatt swings out. No touch called. It is 18-8. Another strong serve from those Tigers. Man, Jabe with a nice swing, but a good dig by Mosley. And Mosley's going to get another kill off the platform. Maybe in the worst way possible that time for the Eagles. The first touch just kind of sent it into the hallway nearly. 19-8. Serve from Katie Server. Swing out of the middle for Wyatt, but that was all net, it looked like. I think they're going to call it, saying it touched an ETBU Tiger. So block for ETBU. Oh, and an ace for Katie Server. Things go from bad to worse for the Eagles now. It is 21-8. Certainly not the way you want to start this first set, or this match in general, really. Out of system attack, kept in the air by Lexi Moody. Gracie Mosley will swing it. Dug out by Moravchik. Olsen lighter approach, but nice pickup by Katie Server. Mosley with another swing, but the pass not exactly where she expected it, or misjudged it a little perhaps, because it just went straight into the net. 21-9. It is Elise Paplow serving for Northwestern. It's a good serve, but Mosley swings and gets blocked. Great setup by Northwestern. Gracie Mosley certainly the player to look out for on that ETBU side. They run the slide with Anita Hancock, and that'll be a kill for the Tigers. Double substitution. As Lindsay Gooch comes on with Sydney Temple. Gooch will stay up front, and Temple is back to serve. It's a 12-point lead for the Tigers. Setting Ani in the middle, but tip approach doesn't work. Another block by the Eagles of Gracie Mosley. They have adjusted well. So now 11-22. Ella Bourne serving for the Eagles. Another block. Now Northwestern coming to life here in this first set. Back set, strong push, but nice pickup by Hannah Rich. Jabe just pushing it. Swing from Mosley, a great one-handed save by Moravchik. Temple goes behind to Lindsay Gooch, but another great dig by Moravchik. Marley Ani gets the kill out of the middle. The deficit is now single digits for Northwestern. Well, barring an incredible comeback, this is still ETBU's set to win. Gracie Mosley swings out, but the momentum that the Eagles are currently picking up, even if ETBU does close out the set, which they likely will, I doubt that Northwestern will be in such a deficit in that second set. Another swing from Mosley. There was a touch off a blocker. Jabe out of system swing, but much too far for a scoring run for the Eagles. Snapped. It is Gracie Mosley to serve for East Texas Baptist. They run Ani on the slide. Good pickup by ETBU. Oh, but they bump into each other. Free ball for the Eagles. Ani on the slide again, and that's a kill. Marley Ani, one of two middles on this Eagles team that will have a major impact on this match. ends up with that kill. Anna Egge, Michaela Wilbur back on for Northwestern. It is Wilbur back to serve. The senior out of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Nice swing from Lindsay Gooch, but can't hit the floor. Anna Egge with the softer approach, and it gets down for the kill. And timeout called by Coach Matthews. Even though ETBU has a massive lead still, Northwestern has definitely kind of put them on the, okay, let's not completely fall apart here, guys. A lot of errors in recent points by ETBU. It's 23-16, so still clearly ETBU at the advantage, but Northwestern picking up that momentum be very important. ETBU breaks their huddle. In the NCAA tournament, they were sent to Newport News to play in the pod hosted by Christopher Newport. They started off with a sweep of Allegheny before falling in fourth sets to the host, Christopher Newport. But this is a team that has made the NCAA tournament in back-to-back years, looking to make it a three-peat and wanting to go even further beyond. Gracie Mosley for ETBU led the nation in kills last year. Something that will always be impressive no matter what. There are so many schools out there in Division III, so to be the sole leader in kills, you have to be a pretty special player to get that honor. We're back underway with the serve from Wilbur. First swing from Hancock, stuffed back into her. 23-17. Northwestern is not giving up. Next serve from Wilbur. Overhead receive from Hornsby. It's bumped up for Hornsby. And it will be kill for Hornsby. A touch off of Ella Bourne. Set point for ETBU. Serve from Humphrey. Tough to handle. Egge will make an out-of-system attack at the tool kill. Excellent job by Anna Egge there. Marley Ani serving for UNW. Set a little close to the net. Northwestern's attack, a tip by Egge, picked up by Temple. Huge swing, but a great dig by Bourne. Free ball for the Tigers. They go to Hornsby, sent back, but point for Northwestern. They call a player in the net. I believe it was Hornsby. (1924). Northwestern needs to play perfect. They want to have a chance at winning this set. It's incredible that they've come back as far as they have. Another strong serve by Ani. Free ball for the Eagles. Neither pass was too great from the Tigers on that one, but a great dig by Humphrey gives them an opportunity here. Hornsby dug by Ani. It'd be point ETBU. Violation of some sort on UNW. I didn't quite catch what that signal was. But ETBU will win the first set, 25-19. We will switch sides. UNW certainly grabbing some nice momentum. Coming back, they were down by quite a bit. They were down as much as 12 at some point. And even though it was still a bit of a lopsided affair in some of these categories, you know, certainly kills one of them, I doubt it's going to be as much of a deficit that the Eagles will face in this second set. So we'll take a break on the Tiger Network. In about 2 minutes, set number 2 will be underway. Both sides ready for the second set. ETBU up 1-0 on Northwestern. Moravchik back on the court. We'll wait for Humphrey to get back on as well. And I'm certainly expecting a closer set two. I would be surprised if ETBU just completely ran away with the second set as well. Northwestern really seemed to pick up some momentum even with the loss of that first set. The fact that they clawed back as much as they did is impressive. It is Lexi Moody back to serve for ETBU. And we're underway. First swing, oh my goodness. Big first kill. Anya Jarko, the sophomore out of Columbia Heights, Minnesota, put that one in the Trinity student section. Ella Bourne to serve. And that's an ace for Ella Bourne. So a much better start for Northwestern, to say the least. They're up by 2 on ETBU. Another strong serve, kind of dies off the platform of Humphrey. Swing from Riley, a great dig from Rich. Another swing from Jarko. Oh, it's tough to handle. Out of system attack from Hornsby. Point for Northwestern. Another great serve by Bourne. It is just close to the net. Bit of a odd point to get. The ball just did not leave the net at all in that rally. But it will be point Northwestern. They are up 4-0 now. Whistle's being blown as had to wait for a ball to be put in the hands of Bourne. Bourne will take herself off the serving line with an error. Just serves it into the net. It is Sadie Kasowski. Or I'm sorry, it is Lara Hornsby serving. My apologies. It's a tough serve too. Free ball for the Tigers. Back set, quick swing from Mackenzie Riley. That's a kill for Riley. Tigers working at a deficit, but they've quickly have cut it in half. Swing from Jarko, Anya Jarko. She had quite the match against Trinity. She was hitting at a very high percentage for most of it. Now she'll go back to the bench as the rotation rotates. Michaela Wilbur, Anna Eggy. They entered the match once again for the Eagles. Wilbur back to serve. Northwestern looking for a win in San Antonio. Bump set for Eggy. Off the hands, not a tool kill just yet. Free ball for the Eagles. Back set. Another big swing on the slide. It is a free slide day for Marley Ani. A majority of her kills have been via the slide. Serve from Wilbur. Handled much better by the Tigers. Server just poking it over. Eggy, softer approach, not going down. Mosley gets blocked. Block number 6 for the Eagles. They have certainly flipped the script. It is 7-2. Eagles have scored a touchdown and an extra point. ETBU has recorded a safety. Back set, a tip by Riley, and no Eagle could get to it. So make it a field goal for ETBU now. Katie Server back for ETBU. Unfortunately serves it out. 8-3. Northwestern advantage in the second set. They have certainly come out much stronger. That started that first set was a bit of a disaster on many fronts. Now looking much more comfortable. Set was close to the net. Very smart decision from Anita Hancock. The set drifted a little too close for comfort. So a smart just push down. Lindsay Gooch and Sydney Temple. They are returning to the court for ETBU. The serve from Temple. And that'll be an ace for Temple. I think it went off Eggy, I want to say. It kind of forced Northwestern to try and get it, but at that point it was too far gone. Eggy will swing. Nice touch off the blocker up front for ETBU. Mosley gets blocked again. Northwestern up 9-5. They have blocked Mosley at least 4 times now. The serve from Genegas. It's a tough one, but not tough enough. Kill for ETBU. They trail by 3. It is Gracie Mosley to serve it for East Texas Baptist. Quick setting the middle, and it is Miranda Wyatt with the kill. Kill number 2 for Wyatt. They're trying to get her going after she had a couple of errors in the first set. Hannah Rich, number 21. The junior serving it for Northwestern. Tough call to make, but they take it. Swung out. Northwestern up by 5. Gets Rich another serving opportunity. Wow, change-up serve, very nicely done. Swing out the middle from Hornsby. That was an excellent kill from Lara Hornsby. It was definitely not what the Tigers were expecting off the serve, as Hancock was the first one to touch it on the serve receive. Serve from Humphrey. Smartly taken by Jarko. The swing from Anna Olsen, a great dig from Mosley. Lara Hornsby's attack gets dug up. Swing out of the middle from Wyatt, it's in! Marliani back on the court. Elise Paplo to serve. East Texas Baptist finding themselves down by 5, and a tough serve from Paplo. Hornsby out of system attack. It doesn't matter where you put it. Hornsby will get the kill. That is number 7 for her. Double substitution with Alexi Moody back to serve. Comes on with Mackenzie Riley. Back set, swing for Anna Olsen. It's a good effort from Mosley to try and get the dig, but much too sharp an angle. The senior Ella Bourne serving it. Quick after the whistle. That's another ace for Ella Bourne. She plays at just such a high tempo. Timeout, ETBU. Coach Matthews wanting to talk things over. As Northwestern has kind of flipped the script. They're not running away with it like ETBU did in the first set by as much as they did, but still, it is just quite the showing from Northwestern in the second set. Much better showing. They're up, and they look like the team in control right now. ETBU yesterday beating the Northwest Conference team that was in this invitational, Whitworth, in 4 sets. They dropped the first set. They were up by 8, And Whitworth came all the way back to win it, but then they won the next 3 sets in a row to take the match. It'll be interesting if Northwestern wins this match, because Whitworth leaves Calgard 2-1. If Northwestern wins, they'll be 1-2, but then it'll be ETBU and Trinity, who are both 1-1. If ETBU were to go into that match and beat the Tigers, they would be the winners of the Trinity National Invitational. If the Tigers of Trinity were able to win that, it would be the Whitworth Pirates that would be the winners. Back set swing from Lara Hornsby out of the timeout. What a great response. Hornsby, the freshman out of Decatur, Texas. Needed somebody to replace Avery Reed on that side. Avery Reed, who is also just another excellent pin player for ETBU. Swing from Jarko sent back. Good cover by Moravchik. Another swing from Jarko, catches the corner. 15-9. Northwestern advantage. Michaela Wilbur, Anna Egge. They're on the court once again, marking that double substitution. The serve from Wilbur. Easy to handle for Mosley. Strong swing, a tool kill for Gracie Mosley. She's going to get a lot of those in this season. She had a lot last season, that's for sure. Serve handled well. Running the slide with Marliani, and it gets down for another kill. That slide has just been deadly from Marliani. Gracie Mosley, leader in kills last year for the Tigers. 529 kills in a season. Gracie Mosley going up, soft attempt. That's one of the reasons why such a dynamic player. She just knows where to put it, what approach she should take. 16-11. Sydney Temple back to serve. Lindsay Gooch up front. And Avery Reed, the other outside, they graduated last year, had 405 kills herself. She's a very offensively powerful team. They'll get a free one here. Northwestern swings out. Temple serve. High off the platform of Bourne. Egge swinging out of system. It's a nice attack. Tip over, picked up by Genegas. Another Egge swing. And again, that one much too errant. Timeout called by Northwestern as their lead has dwindled to just 3. Still a solid lead. But clearly you don't want ETBU to start catching steam. See the ETBU huddle on your screen. Coach Matthews giving some brief words as they break their huddle quick. A longer huddle but for Northwestern. Coach Wilmoth coming in and talking with the Eagles. About 30 seconds left in the timeout. The Eagles will take more of it. Tigers never take much of their timeout. They come back out on the court. With ETBU being the higher ranked team here, if Northwestern were to win, it would be an upset. It's an upset between a ranked team and a team receiving votes. So how big of an upset it is up to you, I suppose. ETBU is undefeated though. And Miranda Wyatt, the set just not quite connected there on the slide. Forced Wyatt to go for an attack I don't think she really wanted to go for. 16-14 ETBU. on the Eagles' talons right now. Oh man, it was a good idea from Anna Egge, but now ETBU just down by 1. Sydney Temple. Her team is just 1 point away from coming back and tying this one up in the second set. Oh, tough moment for Northwestern. Couldn't quite decide who was taking that second touch, and a kill for ETBU. 16-16, we're all tied up. A 6-0 scoring run for the Tigers. They wisely watch that one sail out. Freebie for Northwestern. Addison Genegas serving it for Northwestern. They really needed that serving error from ETBU. See if they can gain back any momentum. Attack from Mosley, and yes they did, another block. Anna Egge, Miranda Wyatt. They come together to stop Mosley once again. Block 8 for Northwestern. It's at the middle, it's still up. Great save by Moravchik, free ball for the Tigers. Set to the middle, Anita Hancock, that is a kill. It is 18-17. Northwestern up. Gracie Mosley. Serve strong, dies off the wrists of Wilbur. Service ace for Gracie Mosley. We're tied once again, 18-18. Another strong serve, another ace for Gracie Mosley. She gets kills, she gets aces, she can play good defense. Another serve from Mosley, overhead receive from Egge. Egge will take the attack, sent back her way. Wow, strong push by Miranda Wyatt. Swing out of the middle from Hancock, it's in the net. Can't be saved. ETBU up, 20-18. Timeout Northwestern. As it has just been a reversal of fortune for the Eagles. Up by a lot, now down by 2. A 4-0 scoring run for ETBU. And now the question is that right now, this really feels like a set you need to win if you're Northwestern. You were up, and now you've fallen behind. It feels like if you drop this set, there's just not going to really be a way to get momentum back. ETBU back on the court in quick time. Coach Wilmoth being with her team for over 20 years. Coach Matthews only being with her team for 4. But ETBU, a rising star in the Division III volleyball landscape. And the ASC is theirs for the taking, unless UMHB has something to say about that. Ever since UT Dallas has left for Division II, it's kind of been ETBU's conference. Out of the middle, Miranda Wyatt gets the kill. A great hustle from Mosley. And there's a very, very little chance she's going to get that. A great effort either way. It is Hannah Rich serving. Anya Jarko up front for Northwestern. 19-20. ETBU up. Swing out of the middle. Tipped up front by the Eagles. It's going to be a kill. Once again, Miranda Wyatt. We're tied 20-20 in Calgar Gym on Julie Jenkins Court. Wow, deep serve. Wow, goes back over the net. I wasn't really expecting that to be an overpass. Tool kill for Anna Olsen. Northwestern back in the lead. Timeout ETBU. Wanting to stop any momentum from going Northwestern's way. ETBU still leading the kills category by a pretty significant amount. Some more errors on the Tigers' side. Good serving from both sides as well, even though ETBU has the edge in that aces category. Northwestern has been serving it tough too. ETBU getting that win over Whitworth. A good win. Whitworth getting a 5-set win over the Trinity Tigers. Oh, ETBU had the advantage of playing Whitworth after Whitworth had played 5 sets against Northwestern the match before. It definitely looked like near the end of that match that Whitworth was a little out of gas near the end. But you know, a win is a win is a win. ETBU doesn't make the schedule. They can just take advantage of the schedule they're given. In the 2025 Trinity National Invitational, we've had nothing but great matches. And it's served out. Callie Humphrey serving for the Tigers of ETBU. Good serve. Nice pass from Moravchik. Swing from Olsen. It's still in the air. Gotten over. The Eagles can't save it. A desperation throw over by ETBU goes down. And they've taken the lead once again. And that's an ace for Kelly Humphrey. Jarko and Moravchik a bit too close for comfort with each other. Tigers in the driver's seat. Serve from Humphrey. Much better pass. And Olsen gets dug up. Lara Hornsby, it's in the air, and now it's on the ground. Set point ETBU. Lara Hornsby, another kill, number 9 for her. Back set, another swing from Olsen. They tried the same thing, it didn't work again. ETBU swings out. Northwestern has to play perfect. The only way they can win this set is by getting to 26 at this point. A serve from Paplo. Oh my goodness, strong swing, but it swung out. And Coach Matthews, I think, really wanted a touch call there. Northwestern 1 point away from forcing extra points. ETBU 1 away from winning the set. Put up, tip out of the middle, and it's down. ETBU comes back to win set 2. We'll trade sides once again, and that is such a backbreaker for Northwestern. That was a set that they had control of pretty much the entire Welcome back to the Tiger Network. ETBU up 2-0. Almost underway here for set 3. Interesting thing to note is that in this edition of the Trinity National Invitational, there has been no sweeps. ETBU will try to be the first one to achieve one here in the Trinity National Invitational this year. It's going to be tough. We'll see how Northwestern responds to that set 2 loss. We're underway. It's thrown down and unable to be saved by the Tigers. So Northwestern scores the first point. We're up 1-0. Next serve from Paplo is long. Freebie for ETBU. Katie's server. She is back to serve. First serve for ETBU in this set. That was really close to the sideline, taken by the Eagles. First attack by Olsen, much too tame. Gracie Mosley has that attack sent back her way. Bumped up, off balance attack, still a wicked one from Mackenzie Riley. Jarko's swing hits the hardwood. Kill for Northwestern. They're up 2-1. Ella Bourne will go back to serve for Northwestern. It's a tough pill to swallow, that set 2 loss for the Eagles, but have to find a way to respond. A nice slide attack from Hancock. Free ball for the Tigers. Great save from Northwestern. That's a kill for ETBU. Eagles just couldn't get into system. Go back to serve. It is Sydney Temple on the double substitution. Lindsay Gooch will be up front. They push it to Jarko. Off speed, not falling. Swing from Gooch. Great one-arm save from Moravchik. They set up for Mosley. Strong pushover, and they call it in. Or no, they don't. It is out. Point for Northwestern. I thought for a moment the lines judge called it in. I was mistaken. Or perhaps the down official overruled him. Need a Hancock out of the middle. Swinging long. It is 4-2. With Northwestern having this lead, they had a much bigger lead in set 2, but it faded away. Good pickup by Bourne. Swing from Anna Egge. But ETBU defense standing strong. It's Gracie Mosley back to serve. Jenny, yes, they choose to run Marliani on the slide. It has been highly successful. And it's successful once again. 5-3 Northwestern winning this third set thus far. It's early on. Certainly far from over. Marliani, that was a great serve. Free ball for the Eagles. Swing from Wyatt. Sent back the Eagles' way. They go to Egge. Tip is under the net. So 6-3 lead for Northwestern. Another serve coming up for Marliani. Back set. Swing from Lindsay Gooch. A block for the Eagles. They come together quite nicely there. It is block number 9 for them. And a discussion between the down official and our scorers table as they get things straightened out. And whatever was happening has since been fixed. We're back underway. A service ace for Marliani. Northwestern will have to do what Whitworth did against them and get a reverse sweep if they want to win this match at this point. But as a team receiving votes in the AVCA poll, they are certainly capable. Running the slide was Anita Hancock. But the accuracy not quite there once again. Timeout called by ETBU. As both sides will take a moment to recoup. A lot of reason to celebrate for Northwestern. ETBU just trying to fix things. They've been a bit high error, as you can tell from those match stats. 21 compared to just 11 for Northwestern. You don't want to be high error when Northwestern in general is a low error squad. Definitely not a recipe for success. So just got to clean that up a little bit. Coach Matthews taking a little longer in the huddle this time, just trying to get things sorted out. Huddle's broken. ETB is on the court and ready to go. Coach Wilmuth will have words with her squad. And then they come together to break their huddle as well. It has been a fun time of volleyball here in San Antonio. It's been the kind of unexpected results invitational, with Whitworth having that reverse sweep of Northwestern and Whitworth also beating Trinity. Maybe it's just the unexpected Whitworth results. They quickly go to Anita Hancock. Kill for Anita Hancock. It is 9-4. Northwestern still up, but a good way to come out of the timeout. And now Callie Humphrey, who gave Northwestern a lot of troubles at the end of that second set with her serving. No touch ace for Callie Humphrey. Once again. It's also been kind of a theme throughout this invitational is really good serving from every team. Miranda Wyatt will get the kill. Oh no, it's point ETBU. Wyatt being called in the net. It was a good swing, but did not pull the arm back in time. Another excellent serve. Another excellent ace. Callie Humphrey cannot be stopped right now. Just incredible. Her third service ace in this match. And two Eagles going after the same serve receive. Hornsby off speed. That swing from Eggy is swung out. And just like that, ETBU only trails by one. A 5-0 scoring run for the Tigers. All thanks to the great serving from Callie Humphrey. That pass much better. Proper attack from Miranda Wyatt. Great pickup by the ETBU defense. Wyatt swings again, gets the kill. Doesn't touch the net that time. But the damage that Humphrey did will be felt. Addison Genegas, the sophomore out of Walnut Grove, Minnesota. A nice serve. Man, it's just a big gap between the front and the back of Northwestern. Really smart place to put it. Lexi Moody and Mackenzie Riley back on for ETBU. Riley up front, Moody to serve. Difficult serve to gauge, but they took it. It is Eagles ball. Swing from Wyatt, sent back. It's still in the air. Free ball for the Tigers. Back set, big swing from Mackenzie Riley. It's kept up. It is savable. Free ball for the Tigers again. Big swing from Hornsby. It's still up. It got over, but no. Point for ETBU. They call a double on Northwestern. That would have been the most amazing, lucky save. But instead, it is 10-10. ETBU's tied it up. A 6-1 scoring run from them. Overhead receive from Eggy. They go to Eggy for the attack. Handled with ease. Hornsby swings, forces the over and out. East Texas Baptist takes the lead, 11-10. Even when ETBU seemingly starts slow, they are not down for long. 11-11, service error. Anya Jarko rejoins her teammates up front, while Hannah Rich will go back to serve. First attack doesn't get to the Eagles side, put down by Northwestern. It wasn't the greatest serve receive from Humphrey that time. Made it a bit difficult to put up for a proper attack. Next serve from Rich. Swing out of the middle from server, but blocked by Northwestern. That is block number 10 for the Eagles. Their blocks have been on point. Now they just need to convert and get a set win. Went to the middle, another block by Northwestern. Lara Hornsby, I don't think that ball was as high as she was expecting it to be. 14-11 made the attack at too low of an angle. Wow, a tip from the back row. Ball is still in the air. Eagles will get an attack. Jarko swings, one touch off the block up front by ETBU. Another big swing from Hornsby. It's down for the kill. (12-14). ETBU's trailing, but they have come back from a much greater deficit in this very match. Long run for Genegas to set it, but a kill will come out of it. Jarko, kill number 5. Sadie Kasowski, defensive-minded substitution for ETBU. Paplo gives a strong serve. Back set, the swing from Mackenzie Riley, but a great dig by Paplo. It's kept on the Tigers side, back to the Eagles side, now on the Tigers side. It's still in the air, and that's it. Too many touches by the Tigers. Northwestern has a 4-point lead, 16-12. Certainly not out of the woods yet, though. Serve from Paplo. Great first touch by Mosley. Gracie Mosley just stuffs it down the block. 16-13. Kill number 9 for Mosley. Not leading ETBU in kills. That would be Lara Hornsby with 13. Freebie for Northwestern. Callie Humphrey on the court. Ella Bourne to serve for the Eagles. They've come from St. Paul, Minnesota. Oh man, almost a lucky dribble service ace. Huge swing. Point for Northwestern, and Coach Matthews can't believe it. Really wanted the touch. 18-13, Northwestern up by 5. An ace for Bourne. Ella Bourne. 3 service aces in this match. Timeout Tigers. It is a 6-point advantage for Northwestern. A 6-point advantage much deeper into the set than they had in set 2. But still, I'm sure they are not taking any chances. You want to keep the foot on the gas. Because last time, when you let the Tigers come back, they ended up winning it. ETB is already out on the court, wasting no time. Now, the real question for Northwestern is, can they close out this set, force a set 4? I mean, it is a tough hole to dig out of when you're down 2 sets to nothing. And that's what Northwestern has to try and do, force a 4th set, and they need to win that, and then they need to win the 5th set. There's a reason why when Whitworth did it yesterday, it was pretty amazing because it just doesn't happen very often. But Northwestern will have to dig deep and get that for themselves. Bourne puts it up, gets us out of the timeout. Another tough serve. Goes to the net. They get it to the Eagles' side. Great push by Ani. Bump set for Mosley. It's on the Eagles' side. Push over. Another attack from Gracie Mosley. Picks up her own attack after it gets blocked. It's close to the net. And that one goes over, and that'll be point for ETBU. That was another rally where the ball just never left the net, pretty much. Always keeps you on the edge of your seat. Got to be careful not to touch the net, while also trying to get a proper attack off. Sydney Temple serving for ETBU. Lindsay Gooch up front for the Tigers. Jarko gets a tool off the block, but can't get the kill. Reversal of fortune. ETBU gets the point. (19-15). Another tough serve off the platform awkwardly, and it won't be saved. A service ace for Temple. And really, that's kind of been the Achilles heel for Northwestern, is that just sometimes a tough server will come up and it just takes them a while to get them off the line. Timeout Northwestern, as they try to figure out how to get Temple off the line this time. Really, it's her and Callie Humphrey. Whenever they get back to serve, I have to feel like Northwestern's on a red alert because they've been the most troublesome servers for ETBU today. Good turnout, ETBU from Marshall, Texas, so a much closer drive than St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm sure everybody that came from Northwestern flew here. I've done the drive from here to Chicago before. Not the most fun drive. I'll just leave it at that. ETBU is on the court. Northwestern, they're 4-4 right now. Want to leave San Antonio with a winning record. And a nice win, because beating ETBU, that would be really good for your NPI, that's for sure. ETBU, one of a couple undefeated teams. Only 19 undefeated teams in the nation right now. They're one of them. Yesterday, we came into that day with 34. A lot of teams lost yesterday. Tool kill for ETBU. They come strong out of the timeout. Next serve from Temple. They push it to Jarko, sent back. Block by ETBU. They're just down by 1. East Texas Baptist They have shown some great resiliency. Temple serve off the hands. It's tied up. An ace for Sydney Temple. Service ace number 3 for Temple. It's service ace 10 as a team for East Texas Baptist. Swing from Ani. Down for the kill. 20-19. Double substitution, Anna Eggy up front. Michaela Wilbur in the back, serving. Wilbur gets the whistle. They're up by 1. That's a nice serve, and it's gonna get down. Northwestern up by 2. Sorely needed. I want another good serve out of her. It's put up. Overhead receive from Mosley. Down ball sent over by Lindsay Gooch. Pushed over to Eggy, whistle blown. And point ETBU, player in the net. There's Gracie Mosley back to serve. Lara Hornsby up front. Push it over to Eggy. Nice dig by Gracie Mosley. Hornsby throws it over. They go to Ani, and Marliani puts the Eagles up by 2. It's 22-20. She sends herself back to serve. It is coming down to the wire in this third set. Will we be playing a fourth, or will ETBU make the comeback and sweep the Eagles? Waterfall ball kill. 22-21. ETBU has Callie Humphrey back to serve. That's definitely who you want if you're the Tigers. Eggy, a good attack, but handled by ETBU, pushed over by Hornsby. Swing out of the middle from Miranda Wyatt, but good coverage up front by the Tigers. Next attack dug up by Moravchik. Swing by Miranda Wyatt. Close to the net. Got to be careful, and that one's in the net. That was a big point to get for Northwestern, because that means Callie Humphrey will not be returning to serve in this third set unless we go deep into extras. Serve from Addison Genegas. It's a good one. It's close to the net. It's put down, but it's going to be point for ETBU. As Northwestern had player in the net. I believe it was Miranda Wyatt. Just a little too gung-ho about putting it down. Serve from Moody. Tip by Eggy. Humphrey setting up Hornsby, but gets blocked. Block number 12 for the Eagles. 24-22. Set point for Northwestern. They need to win this set and the next one and the one after that. You got to start somewhere. The Eagles looking to start here. Serve from Hannah Rich. Pass first taken by Humphrey, tipped over. It's still alive and under the net. 24-23. Lara Hornsby, the freshman, looking to push this one into extra points. It's a long way to go, and she does! Service ace for Lara Hornsby! Time out called by Northwestern. Service ace 11 for ETBU. magic number is now 26. ETBU reaches it. They sweep the Eagles, and the match is over. Northwestern wins it. We play a 4th set in Calgar Gym. This has been an exciting set between two really good teams. ETBU nationally ranked number 10, also highly ranked in NPI, although that is a given, because when you're undefeated, NPI will always rank you highly, no matter who you play. But ETBU, they have not played a very easy schedule. They've beaten teams like Eau Claire and Stevens Point, Colorado College. Especially that match against UW Stevens Point. That looked like a very one-sided affair. Lara Hornsby, the freshman, serving it. Another tough pass from Rich. It's a free ball for the Tigers, big opportunity. They go to Gracie Mosley. Dual kill for Gracie Mosley. Match point for ETBU. Back set. The swing from Olsen, it's down! ETBU gets the block, and they sweep the Northwestern Eagles. A brutal loss for Northwestern. They were in control of both the 2nd set and the 3rd set, but ETBU came back and won them both to sweep them out of Calgar Gym. Incredibly played by East Texas Baptist, showing why they are undefeated, so resilient. Some leaders for both sides as we run you through the final stats. Marley Ani led the Eagles in kills with 9. She hit 600, a great day for her at the middle. A lot of her kills coming from the slide. Of course, Northwestern and ETBU will huddle up for a post-game prayer. Always something nice to see. It's something that ETBU does a lot. Northwestern does it as well. Some leaders for ETBU. Lara Hornsby with 14 kills. She led the team in that category. Great showing from the first year. Anita Hancock with 13 kills. Another strong performance from the ETBU middle. Gracie Mosley wasn't really a Gracie Mosley kind of match, but still 9 kills. Even though she hit in the negatives, she got key kills when it was needed, especially getting that .25 for ETBU in that 3rd set. Well, we only have one more match left in Calgar Gym. First of all, for East Texas Baptist, it is going to be against Trinity. We'll get you a start time for that match because right now it's a bit unknown. We had a bit of a delay in our first game of the day, bit of a medical emergency that pushed the tournament back scheduling-wise. So I'll stay on with you for a moment and see if we can't get an official start time. It was labeled as 5, but we'll see if it happens at 5. Northwestern fans up next for the Eagles. They will be going to the UW Oshkosh Triangular on September 20th. That's in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. They will take on St. Catherine at 12:30 Central Time. That's going to be a good match. And then they take on UW Oshkosh, number 3 ranked team in the nation. So be sure to go out and support the Eagles. Stay on with you a little longer, run you through some more stats as I await a potential message of when this next match will start. Usually they'll have like a timer up on the scoreboard that indicates it, but no timer currently. Our schedule has been thrown off completely here in San Antonio. Usually they like to give teams like ETB who have just played a match a little extra time before having to play another. Give them that courtesy. So we'll see. Yeah, nice 3-set sweep from ETBU. They're still undefeated. One of 19 teams still undefeated in Division III volleyball. It's always a super tough sport to be undefeated in. It's just so easy to drop a single match here or there. Well, until then, I think for now, I'll just sign off. If you want to know the exact start time for the next match, check the YouTube chat for that live stream. We're not live yet, but our executive producer, Josh Machugemba, usually updates it for the correct time. So until then, thank you for joining us. For Josh Machugemba, our executive producer, keeping us on the airwaves, everybody working in the control room, I've been Reed Rosales. And please join us for the final match of the 2025 Trinity National Invitational.
Every morning, we rise, ready to meet our human potential, to take that next incremental step, to do the hard work that changes. Set in our preparedness and confidence in that moment when you know, I've got this. And then we rise. Each of us, all of us. We rise as passions coalesce in research, art, athletics, and beyond. We rise to the challenge of inquiry and discovery through undergraduate research and hands-on learning. We rise through the personal attention of a small college fueled by large university resources. We rise to the need for listening across differences, teaching the art and the act of conversation. We rise to the sounds of a vibrant, diverse, and culturally rich city, and we reflect it. At Trinity University, we recognize that you are here because you are ready to rise. And through a love of learning and a life of learning, we will challenge you to always reach beyond the horizon. Because your future awaits.